Hey guys, welcome to Spinning Wheel. Today's episode I'm just going to talk kind of about how to use Plastidip. I decided I was going to paint my spoiler on my Honda Civic with Plastidip. So that's kind of what the video is about, just kind of a walkthrough process, how I did it, what I did to do it, the prepping, kind of how you get a surface on it. Plastidip is an interesting product to work with. You have to make sure you get a lot of coats on there if you want to remove the Plastidip afterwards. Otherwise it'll peel apart really poorly and you'll be like rubbing it with your thumb trying to get it off, and it's just a pain. So you want to make sure you get a nice huge thick coat on it. So spray at least 3 or 4 coats of the Plastidip, and that'll make sure you have a good base coat, so it'll peel off easier when you decide you want to change the color or if you want to go back to the original color. With Plastidip though, you don't actually have to peel it off if you want to change the color. You can just spray right over top of it if you want to. That is an option for you. So if you do only have you spray like 2 or 3 coats on it, not a problem. Just spray the next color, another 2, 3, 4 coats on it, and it should be fine. Yeah, so here it is. I got white Plastidip for it, and I'm actually going to be spraying that on in just a few seconds. So just kind of prep the surface, cleaned it up a little bit, laid down some paper. I don't have any newspaper right now, but yep, I did take out the rear tail light just so that it would be easier. I didn't have to mask it off at all. I just spray right in there, no big deal. But yeah, so I'm going to be spraying it white because I have white hubcaps on my car right now. I think it'll match pretty good. Gotta make sure I get a nice, good, even coat on here so that it'll peel off pretty nicely when I'm done with it. So yeah, I'm gonna get started here, and yeah, keep you guys posted, alright? Alright guys, so got my white Plastidip here. Make sure you shake it up real good before you get going. Alright, so I'm shaking it up pretty good. Now I'm just going to spray it on, lay it on a couple coats. Yeah. In a couple minutes, then put on another coat. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I got the top done, but as you can see, you know, kind of like zoom in a little bit, I have this weird shape on the bottom of that lip, that spoiler, and when it was just resting on the ground it didn't get a good spray. So propped it up with a hanger. Get creative when you can. And I'm going to spray this now, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, well here's a look at the finished product. So now you can see no black showing at all. At least that's going to be visible on the car. Obviously I didn't bother painting the bottom because no one's going to see that. So yeah. So I just finished spraying it, so it's 100% done. Now it's just got to dry. Then I'll be able to put it on the car and I'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, so to take off the spoiler, all you gotta do, there's 4 bolts in here. There's 2 down by the hinges, and you gotta actually remove a piece of trim here, and then there's 2 right inside these little pockets. Those are 10mm bolts. So I got my ratchet set out, pop that trim off, and remove the bolts, and then the spoiler actually just comes right off. Remove the taillight, and there's just 2 clips in there, one on either side. Remove those with a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, and then there's actually Phillips screws holding that in. Pull that out, undo a couple wires, unclip it, and then pull it off. But this is the finished product right here. So the white, I think it looks good up against that red. I think the next project though is I'm actually going to be smoking out that taillight. That's the next idea. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys.